So I'm really curious to know, what is the movie doing differently from the show?
Ooh, okay. Multiple locations, for one. So many locations. Some of it's shot outside. We get to see the characters outside. We get to see so much more action because, of course, the web series is a lot of Laura describing action that happened off camera. So it was so cool to actually see these characters live their lives. And also we have Laura and Carmilla living together and like seeing this very cute domestic couple. So it was so fun to see what it looks like for them to live together. This movie really has everything, and I feel like it has something for everyone because there's like romance, there's, you know, a little bit of drama, there's action, there are ghosts, there's like blood, there's horror. I mean, it's just like, and also so much comedy. I mean, thank you, Hirsch, giant puppy Hirsch, for just being our comedic relief all the time. But yeah, I'm so excited because I think it's just like jam-packed with so much goodness. And then a lot of callbacks to the original campiness of the series as well. There are some things that we did in a very like campy way because we definitely wanted to pay homage to the series that started it all.
So, I mean, we heard that. I'm Jennifer with TV After Dark. It's
Hello.
really nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
So one of our fans wanted to know if you had to describe the new domestic life of Holstein, what is one word you would use?
Oh. This is not a descriptive word. I was going to say popcorn, and it just popped into my head, and I don't know why. But they watch a lot of movies together. Like, I feel like Carm forces Laura to watch, like, a bunch of old silent movies and black and white films, and always makes her watch horror movies as well. And I feel like that's kind of their ritual. Like, I feel like on Friday nights, like, they come home and, like, stay in, like, watch movies, have popcorn. And I don't know. That's kind of how I see them.
Thank you.
So, I'm Danielle. I'm with
Hello.
Talk Nerdy with us. So where do we, since it's 5 years later, where do we see Carm? Like, is she fully adjusted into human life, or is she still struggling a bit with everything that happened?
Interestingly enough, she's not fully adjusted to human life at all, which was different than my own ideas that I had as an actor coming in, and then I was surprised to see that. But the script is amazing, and I had to honor it, so I kind of looked at it as, for the past 5 years, and initially when she became human, she just wanted to enjoy her human life. She wanted to travel with Laura. I think they toured the world. I think she had such a great time finally being able to like be in sunlight and go to the beach and eat chocolate without vomiting and you know, all of those things that humans get to do that vampires can't do. So I think she was really full of like gluttony and just fun times. And then I think now at this point she's kind of realized, oh, humans do things with their lives. They make plans, they make goals, which makes sense because when you are immortal, you don't really have to worry about that because you have all the time in the world. And I think now she feels a little bit lost in the way that it was written. Is that she's a little bit unsure of where her life is headed. You know, Laura has a plan. She knows she wants to be a journalist. She's working on that. And Carmilla never really had to consider that, but now she's a human. She's not going to live forever. She's going to need a job. She's going to need to figure out what her passions are, aside from Laura. So it was interesting to sort of explore Carmilla in that way. And I said this in other interviews, but I kind of approached her as a recovering addict. She was really used to one style of life, and she was a blood addict in many ways, and now she has to kind of adjust to what it's like to be like clean, you know?
I'm Paige with Starry Mag.
Hello.
We want to know, how did you approach training your characters after, like, considering it was played 5 years after season 3?
Well, I was worried about being inconsistent a little bit because it had been a while since I had played her. It had been, you know, about a year, but I approached her as the same old Carm. I mean, she's very sarcastic still. She's still very dry. Even though she's human, she is still hundreds of years old, so I also had to consider that because it's like, she's a human, but she still has all of this crazy life experience. So it was interesting to like play that side of her. However, I did also approach her in a way that I think was a little bit more like light and bright and a little bit happier because she enjoys her human life with Laura. And And I think there's so much more trust and love between them now more than ever before even. Because, you know, they've had their ups and downs and they've broken up and they've been friends with benefits. But now they've been really solid for 5 years. So I think it was really cool to just like explore what it was like to show two people in a relationship who just really fully understand each other and communicate and fight evil ghosts together. Normal things, you know.
My turn. Yeah. Go around the table. So what are some themes of the movie that you think are really important, especially for like the climate that we're in today?
Well, like for me specifically, I would say closure is a big one. I think confronting your demons, so to speak. I think learning how to let go and let go of some baggage. Those are themes that Carmilla explores in this film. You know, she finally has to be, she's literally, they manifest, like her issues and are there. She just really has to confront things that she did in the past that she's not proud of. And I think that she's been really burying for years. Yeah, big one.
Okay. In the movie, for what you can tell us, are there any fight scenes that you get to participate in? And if so, are they easier than the dancing scenes? Are they harder?
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of action in this film. I think every character kind of equally gets their own little fun bits. And I personally do find fight choreography very natural and much easier to do than dance choreography, and I don't know why, but I'm just a terrible dancer. And you'd think it would be the same because it's choreography, but I think fighting has, I just get it more because it has like an intention, like there's a reason, like why I'm moving each body part, whereas when I dance, I'm like, I don't know why these arms are flailing, I don't know what's happening. Yeah, definitely easier to fight.
So, we've seen vampires are something that we've seen a lot in media.
Oh yeah.
And it's always
They always
something
back.
they're always there. And it's always something a little different, the difference between humans and vampires. And you touched on a little bit about Carmilla having those centuries of experiences. So is she still grappling with all of the season 3 finale stuff? Because a lot happened to her within the span of an hour. You know, her love of her life died, her mother died,
Yeah.
and then she became human all in one stretch.
I think that she's not grappling with any of that anymore, and she really did have closure because it has been 5 years. I think it's new things that she had really deeply buried that she's confronted with. So I think she's really like over that. You know, I mean, maybe her love dying. I think, you know, she's always protective of Laura and always worried about her. But I think her at the end of the film, like she's a little bit carefree, and then is forced to face things from her deep past. She had really been burying, like that had been buried all throughout the first 3 seasons.
I actually have a really fun one that fans wanted to know. Would you
Yeah.
rather be a blood-drinking vampire or a cookie-eating human for the rest of the Carmilla world? Would you rather be the vampire again or the human?
Oh, Natasha would rather be a vampire. It's so fun playing a vampire. I mean, for sure, 100%. How often do you get to play vampire?
More times than me.
More times? maybe I'll play one again. Who knows? Yeah, definitely vampire is so much more fun to play. In real life, I'd like cookies, though.
Just a really quick question, since we're rounding out. If Carmilla could have a favorite go-to karaoke song, what would it be?
Ooh. Okay, something by Joan Jett, or Take Another Little Piece of My Heart, Janis Joplin, maybe.
So, my final question since you got to work with Dominique,
Yeah.
which is so awesome.
Yeah.
It's really great to see two fandoms come together that have such great LGBT representation.
Yeah, it's so wonderful.
So do you think that Carmilla and Waverly would be friends if they were to meet the two characters?
Ooh, that's a great question. I feel much like Laura, Carmilla would find Waverly really annoying to begin with. And Waverly is like especially very spunky. But I think the characters are pretty similar. And, you know, obviously Carm has a type, and obviously, you know, Carm would think Waverly is very attractive. She just looks so much like her ex. It's weird. Elle, you know, they look so much alike. Yeah, so I think they would maybe like not get along at first, but maybe have some fun times later.
Well, thank you so much for
Thank
joining
you.
us.
Thank you so much.
Have a good rest of your college.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Have a